You who compare yourself to others can never be free. From the moment we open our eyes each day until we fall asleep at night, we put ourselves on an invisible scale. Glimpses of glamorous moments on social media, someone's success, a friend's laughter. This scale always leaves us with emptiness, envy, and disappointment in ourselves. Perhaps you already know how small it can make your heart feel. This pain is not yours alone. It's a feeling that everyone in modern society experiences. Comparison. It's just an illusion you created. Comparison is a habit of the mind that constantly weighs our lives against others. At the root of this habit is a perspective of lack. When you reflect your ordinary day in the dazzling moments of others and diminish yourself, this is the true nature of comparison. Buddhism teaches every being blooms in its own season, in its own way. A lotus blooms as a lotus, a lily as a lily, each at its own most beautiful moment. You do not need to force your life onto someone else's timetable. So where does the root of this painful comparison lie? You can find the answer in the ancient teachings that have reflected on human suffering for thousands of years. Buddhism finds its source in the concept of I, the ego. We unconsciously have a desire to be special. We want to be above others, or at least be sure we are equal to them. The ego creates an excessive attachment to certain standards. Success, wealth, appearance, education, and more. We become anxious about not reaching those standards, and when others achieve them, we fall into jealousy. The only key to escaping the painful cycle of comparison lies within you. From now, we'll begin a meditation that will set you free from comparison with that key. Sit or lie down comfortably. Release the tension in your body. Let your shoulders relax. Focus on the sensation of your feet touching the ground, or the feeling of your body against the chair. Gently close your eyes. Now focus on your breath. feel the air passing your nostrils, your chest gently rising and falling, the subtle movements of your abdomen. Take a deep breath in, then exhale slowly. Imagine all the tension and anxiety in your body flowing out with every exhalation. Now recall the moment of comparison that troubled you most. The moment you felt you weren't enough. The time your heart sank with envy and jealousy at someone else's success, or when you were gripped by the obsession with being perfect. What were your emotions in that moment? Where in your body do you feel that pain? Is it tightness, pressure, heat? Don't force those sensations away. Just notice them as you would look at a close friend, exactly as they are. Now imagine that painful emotion or attachment flowing out of your body. Let yourself simply feel your mind becoming lighter. Maybe it's black smoke or a lump of cold ice. Gently open your palms. Imagine that pain and attachment sitting in your hands like a small stone. The stone that weighed you down, slowly, gently. Open your hands and let it go. Imagine the wind blowing it far away, or a river carrying it off into the distance. As you let go of that pain and attachment, what space does it leave in your heart? Fill that space with peace and lightness. Let yourself simply feel your mind becoming lighter. The moment you let go of your obsession with being a better you or a successful you, you can become free from the pain of comparison. This doesn't mean you shouldn't try to improve yourself. Self-improvement is important, but excessive attachment to results, seeking superiority, or feeling inferior through comparison with others must be watched carefully. Accept things as they are. Accept your limits, your shortcomings, and even the strengths of others without judgment. That is how we find true peace of mind. Like water falling from above to below, we need the wisdom to accept every moment as it is. This brave act of letting go will be your first step to breaking the chains of comparison. Remember, what you take for granted in your daily life might be someone else's desperate wish. If you can be grateful for what you have and the moments you experience, the chains of comparison will loosen little by little. Now take this calm and peace with you throughout today. Slowly, when you're ready, open your eyes. Begin a very small daily practice of letting go of comparison and attachment. As someone who has studied Korean Buddhism, I, Hyun-jun, strongly recommend these practices. First, once a day, recognize your comparison. Today, write down any moments when you compared yourself to others. What emotions came up then? Just jot down those feelings simply. Second, write a gratitude journal. At the end of the day, note down 3 small joys or ordinary moments you experienced. It's a practice to focus on what you have. Try just one of these starting today. The moment you realize, I'm comparing myself to others again. Gently comfort your heart and tell yourself, it's okay just as I am now. In Buddhism, the concept of dependent origination offers warm advice and comfort to modern people suffering from comparison. Dependent origination means that nothing exists in isolation. Everything is intricately connected, affecting and being affected by everything else. When you understand that all things arise through causes and conditions, you can escape the futility of comparison. We isolate ourselves by comparing to others, drawing boundaries between me and you. But from the perspective of dependent origination, someone's success isn't due to their efforts alone. It's the result of countless conditions: innate talent, the support of family and friends, the era they live in, social systems, and so on. My existence is also the result of countless conditions, and so is everyone else's. When you realize this deep connectedness, you can see someone's success not as your own failure, but as a beautiful part of the world we all create together. True happiness isn't found by winning in competition with others. Rather, when you sincerely celebrate another's happiness and are willing to share your own with others, you experience genuine satisfaction and fullness. When you view the world through solidarity and coexistence, not competition and comparison, only then can you experience true abundance beyond comparison. Beings of all colors shining together make a more beautiful world. When you shine, your light touches others, and their light returns to you. We are each other's mirrors and teachers. In the end, comparison is a prison of the mind we've created ourselves. The key to opening that door is within each of us in this very moment. Rather than tormenting yourself by peeking into someone else's life, you need the courage to love and accept yourself as you are right now. The teachings of Korean Buddhism ask us, who are you? What is your true worth? Instead of fleeting satisfaction or disappointment gained from comparison, find your inner peace and calm. Only then do you truly experience freedom and happiness. It's time to shift your gaze from you to I. What do I like? What makes me happy? And how was my day today? Keep practicing the peace and wisdom you gained through meditation in your daily life. By simply noticing your breath at the start of each day and recalling what you're grateful for at the end, you will find yourself a step farther from the stress of comparison. Tomorrow and the day after, continue this peaceful practice. You are already whole and beautiful just as you are. No outside standard or anyone else's opinion can measure your value. Find your own light right here, right now, and fill your life with that light. May your peace ripple out to others, freeing more people from the pain of comparison. I know this. You are someone who brightens this world with your own unique beauty. If someday you wish to share your story, your struggles, or your everyday life, know that this space, inspired by Korean Buddhism, will always be here to listen and welcome you. Every comment you leave will be received with sincerity. I will listen as a true friend. If this message resonated with you, please consider subscribing to join our community. Press the bell icon to stay connected and be notified of our upcoming videos, where we'll explore more wisdom for peaceful life. Thank you for being here with me, and may peace be with you wherever your journey takes you.